Hello everyone, welcome to channel. Today we are gonna explain how to play Catan, and we have a Catan which is not opened yet. So it will be both unboxing video and we will also learn how to play Catan. So if you are planning to buy Catan, you will see what is included inside this box, and you will also see if you are planning to play with your friends, you will also learn about the rules here. I know Catan pretty well, like I'm playing for years. And I have friends, who doesn't know. So I will explain to him and he will ask questions if anything is like not understandable enough. So we will explain. I will explain mostly. So let's start opening Catan. Help me. So I played Catan a lot, but for the first time I'm opening a new one. So this is our box. We are in Finland, so it's Finnish box, but it doesn't really matter. You can get like any language in your local language or in English. The rules are the same, and it's mostly like picture based, so there's not much like written rule about it. So what we have it in the beginning. These are actually for the map, so we will need to like also take them out. The areas.
So what are these for?
So they are gonna be a map. So I will show how it will look. It's gonna be like this, but first we need to like take all of them out. So let's take it out. For the, like, you know, you are able to unbox it only for one time. After that, it's a mess. So it's really fun in the beginning, and everything is brand new. Let's have the rule book. So if we talk about Catan, what kind of game it is? It's mostly strategy based, and you are trading with your friends while playing. So it is a game that you need some trading skills and you need to do some strategy to win the game. So we will start with map. We can start with sources actually. Let's find the sources as well.
Sources?
Yeah, we have like 5 different sources in the game. These are, I think, the source cards. So we have like other types of cards.
I don't see any other cards.
Yes, we have sources here.
So are these like gold, metals?
There is a wood, but there is no gold or. We have stone. Looks like this. We have bricks. We have woods. Here are woods.
Yeah.
We have very cute ships.
Sheep.
Yeah, sheep. What else we have? We also have hay. So 5 different sources: hay, sheep.
So you feed the hay
wood.
to the sheep and...
No, you don't feed anything. Like they are like different, independent kind of source
What's
cards.
this one?
And these are like some points. It's like 1 point and some other types of cards. So when you get them, like you are also spending some source to get this kind of cards. They also have some ability. I will explain.
You gain skill points by spending resources.
Yes, you are able to get some like direct points and some other kind of indirect points. We will explain about it.
What are these numbers and letters?
In this game we have dice, so also luck is important point of the game. Depends on like what you roll, you are getting the sources.
I see a die here. Is there a single one or multiple dice?
Multiple one. 2 dice. So we have the ages here. I am also taking them out. So imagine like we are in like remote islands. We are playing in some remote island. Usually for Catan, 3 or 4 people plays. It's more fun if you are 4 people. And we have the Catan extension package. With that you are able to play 6 people. But for the regular package, this one, maximum 4 people. So after we take them out, I think we unboxed kind of everything, right?
Yeah, I think we can move this.
No, we will also make them chest. it is not for the game, but
stuff in it, or
yeah, after that you can just use it like to collect some stuff. Yeah. So it's a chest to make you kind of
tidy.
Yeah, to make you more tidy. So, but we need those. So, you also have a card desk when you get Catan, so you can separate the sources easily. Because in the game, like every round, you will get some sources. So it is like a bank. Like in Monopoly, you know, you have a bank, and one person is usually responsible with the bank. Catan is similar. One person might be responsible, or if everyone can like reach it easily, everyone can get their cards when they have it, when they deserve it, kind of.
To build these chests, there are instructions on the items themselves. I think it says 1 and 2 and 3. So you fold the one that says 1 first, and then you fold the ones that say 2 after.
Yeah, and you do it only once when you get the game. You know, after you finish it, you will have the box, and you don't need to like open it back.
And then
you can just use it. Very able to.
Yeah, you push them inside. Yeah.
Now we have a pretty chest. So we have 4 chests. We have 4 chests, so that we have 4 colors for 4 players. So for each color, you are able to put the stuff in it. So in the beginning of the game, if everything is in different chest, every color, you just give to one person, to another person, one color. So which colors we have?
Things that you...
Yes, you will pick a color. It can be green, no green, there is no green. It can be blue, yellow, red, or is it white, kinda?
Kinda like whitish.
Some type of white, I would say. You have these 4 colors. In some of the packages you have different colors, but I think it's mostly this colors. Picking a color, it will be your color in the game. So we will continue with the map. For map, we have 6 H elements. These are kinda H elements. We will build a map that looks like this. So we have the 6 edges and the hexagons in between. Every hexagon has some kind of source. So, for example, this is only empty one. It's like a desert, which has nothing. But all of the others has some sources. So this one is for sheep. This one is for forest, and this one is for hay and for stone.
As well,
yes.
Stone.
So when we build the map with this kind of sources, if you have a village that is next to one of the, for example, we can like talk about forest. If you have a village in the edge of a forest, and for example, we will also have numbers on that. Imagine we have number 4 in this area. So if anyone rolls 4, you are able to get a wood. Now I will show you how to build a map. Let's take them, and open the area. So we start with these ones to build it, and they also have numbers like the chest. So
there's 1 here.
Yeah, 1 will merge with 1. This is 5 and this is 1. So they will merge together.
So there's 6.
So 6 is there, and 5 is there. Then we need 4 and 3. So we start with this, and there.
Do we shuffle that, or
like there are different strategies. Depends on your like kinda preference or like kinda seniority. Some people play randomly, like they open everything randomly. So you will have a very random map. But sometimes some areas getting very powerful with that strategy. So if you are playing for the first time, if you are just like beginner, I would suggest just using the map here. So this is a balance map they provide. So you can just use that map to play the game. There are also like different kind of maps that you can find online. But I suggest playing with this first, and then you can create random map or your own map. If you ask me which map I'm playing, I usually try to balance by myself. So for example, we have stone sources here. I will also explain about it. If we put stone here, this is gonna be super powerful, because if you have a house next to the port, like stone port, you can just spend 2 stone to get anything you want. And if you have also like if you are also next to the stone, you are able to get stone all the time, and you are able to trade stone with the game. So you don't even need to trade with people. You can just like trade it yourself, and you can be super powerful. So if we put stone next to the stone port, it's gonna be very powerful for the people who are like putting a village here. So we don't do that. If it is a stone and stone is here, I am just like putting next to brick maybe. So like randomly, I am actually putting it. For this game, we will put randomly, but you can just use the one that game provides you. Yeah, you can put
Are these sheep or?
It's brick. Now we built the map. Show about our village. Let's get a red one. So in the game, we will build these villages and also some cities. You cannot build a city directly. If you have a village, you are able to upgrade to city. But in the beginning, you have a village. So for the village, we are putting on the ages. But first, we will start with the numbers. For the numbers, you are also like able to put it randomly or use the one that is provided. So for the people who are familiar with math, like you do have physics PhD, so you are pretty familiar. Why do you think these ones are red, for example? 8 and 6, and the others are black. You have dice. Where is the dice?
There are dice here.
So, yeah. Think about dice. Think about why they are black and why these are red.
So if you roll any number, do you add them together?
Think about possibilities. So I had 11. Like to have 11, you have to roll 6 and 5, right? There is no other possibility. But now I roll again. I have 8. For 8, I can have 6 too. Much more possibilities, right?
Okay.
So the highest possibility when you roll a 2 dice, which number is that?
6.
No, it's 7.
But there are no 7 here.
Yes.
So
because 7 is super powerful. 7 is the strongest one. So usually people roll 7. If you roll a 7, you need to use the TEF. I will also explain about it. But let's talk about the possibilities first, because it's really important. So the red ones, 8 and 6, they have really high possibility. Like 6 and 8 has much higher possibility than the other numbers. If you think about 12, to get 12, you have to have 6, 6. Or for 2, you can only have 1, 1 to get 2. But for 10, you can have 5, 5, 6, 4. It has more possibility. So the middle, the number is, it has more possibility, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So 8 and 6 are the ones that think about the game, maybe like 100 times, a couple of 100 times we will roll it. So we will have more 6, more 8 than the other numbers. So for like the highest numbers and the smallest numbers, they are not that they are.
But it's so hard to roll for them. So
Yes.
when you roll for them, you should get more points or more of a good outcome, right? Because
the thing is,
because
like,
you roll the very low chance event, right?
Look, I am putting the numbers right now. So imagine I will build a village. If I build my village here, I am able to get the sources here. If we roll 3, I will get 3. This ship. If anyone rolls 4, I will get the brick. If anyone rolls 10, I will get the wood. But they have less possibilities. If I put it here or here even,
it will be much easier.
Yes, because there will be more 6 coming, there will be more 8 coming.
Yeah.
I will get more sources, and getting a lot of sources is really helpful in this game. So usually you are trying to build your village to the red ones, because in that way you will have much higher
but
sources.
Shouldn't the game be balanced around rolling high and rolling low? Do we balance the game by picking the numbers?
Yeah, if you put the numbers, 6 and
Yeah.
8 together,
So you should be putting them
the
apart,
people
yeah.
who are putting here is gonna be super powerful.
Yeah.
So it's better to like also use the numbers balance the numbers. So they also should be like far from each other.
So what about if we build here?
If you build
And-
here, you are also able to get only 2 sources, not 3,
If we-
because this is empty.
Oh, okay. But if this wasn't empty and we rolled a 7, would we be able to get something? Or does
Now
the
I will
thief-
explain about 7. If you roll a 7, then you have to play the thief. Like you are able to get this one and put anywhere you want. For example, let's imagine I am the red one, I'm here, and you are the blue one, you are here. And you are able to get these 3 sources, and I'm able to get these 3 sources, right? I rolled 7. Then I'm able to use the tab and like put somewhere I want. I can put some random location, but I can put here. If I put here, 8 is blocked. Even if anyone rolls 8, you are not able to get the wood card. So TEF is like blocking this area, and also if I put the TEF next to one village, from that village I am able to steal a card.
Okay.
Random card. So I wanna like steal a card, I wanna steal a card from you, then I'm putting next to you, both I'm blocking you, you are not able to get the sources where the thief is here, and I am also getting 1 card from you. So thief is like that, but after you roll a 7, then you are taking this thief again, and you are like putting to me, for example. But if I roll it 7 again, I cannot just keep it here. I need to get it and put somewhere else. But if I wanna steal from you again, I can just like put some other neighbor of you. So this is how the theft works.
Okay.
You know about the rules. You know about how to collect sources right now. We can just talk about how do we start the game. In the beginning of the game, we also roll a dice. I rolled 11. Roll it. 4. So I have higher one. So we will both start with 2 villages. Let's get it. 2 red ones and 2 blue ones here. And you also have 2 roads. Everyone in the game is starting with 2 roads and 2 villages. And since I got higher, I will put my village first. Then you will put your village. But then you will put your village again, and then I will put the last village. So not to make it like very luck based. For example, 4 people roll it. The highest person put it, and then second, third, fourth, and then fourth, third, second, first.
Okay.
So in that way, none of the people is like has like lots of advantage. Even for the first people, he is able to put the first one, but then he will also put the last one. And for the fourth one, he will put like fourth one, but he will also put the fifth one. So he is able to decide like with both of their village to put where. So everyone has some kind of advantage in that way, some kind of strategy.
In our case, we are 2 people. We do 1, 2, 2, 1.
So I will start. So I am thinking it is better to put somewhere with the red numbers, since they have higher possibilities. So there are like some possibilities. I'm thinking about it. You need every sources, by the way. We will also talk about which sources, what we are buying. So I will show this one. These are actually providing what can we get with the sources. Brick and wood, you are able to get a road. These four of those, except stone, you are able to get new village. With 2 hay and 3 stones, you are able to upgrade your village to a city. And with this 3, hay, sheep, and stone, you are able to get one of these cards. And you never know that what will you have.
The point.
So
special
now
skills.
we will talk about starting the game, but let's also talk about finishing the game. How do you win this game? In this game, it's point based, and the person who got 10 points wins the game. To reach 10 points, you either need to make lots of villages, or you need to collect some points from this one. For example, it has like points. Every village is 1 point. So since everyone starts with 2 villages, everyone starts with 2 points actually. We don't start with 0. So I have 2 villages, and let's put like 2 roads. I have 2 points, but I had like some new roads and I have a new village. It's also 1 point, so I have 3 points. Then I upgrade it. Now it's 2 points. Every city has 2 points. Village is 1 point. So 2, 1, 1, I have 4 points. And I upgraded, for example, the other one as well. Now I have 5 points already. And you are also able to get this one. This is called as longest road. If you have the longest road in game, you are getting extra 2 points. And you need to have at least 5 roads. So I have 5 roads, for example. You have only 2 here. In that way, I have the longest road. So I am getting 2 points since I have 5 roads. But if you extend your road, if you have like 6 roads, then you are able to get it back.
Okay. Yeah.
So this provides 2 points. And we have also strongest army. If you have the strongest army, you are also having 2 points. What is an army? So in this cards, we have the score cards. We have monopoly cards. If you have it, when you get it, you are also actually hiding them. And when you want it, you are able to play. If you have the monopoly cards, for example, I want stone. I say every player has to give all the stones that person wants. So this kind of cards mostly. They all have like some different like abilities. This is a soldier card. So if you have 3 soldiers, then you have the strongest army. If I have 3 soldiers, I am able to get the strongest army, which is also 2 points extra. But if you have 4, then you are also like stealing this one. You are getting that 2 points. So strongest army also helping you to win the game. Longest road and strongest army, they are both extra 2 points. So these are 4 points. If I have both of them, I already have 5 points from there. And if I also like collect one of the score points here, I'm already 10. I'm able to win the game. So you can either build cities or like build lots of villages to win the game, build the longest road. It is your strategy to win the game. So also talk about what are they for. They are actually same as the TEF. Where is it? For example, it is here. It is blocking me. But I have this card. I can play it. And after I play it, I am able to get this one, put somewhere else. So I can get rid of it. And I am also able to steal a new card from the person.
But you would lose the
you don't lose it.
You don't
like,
lose it.
The soldier is hidden. When you get it, you don't show it anyone. It's just hidden with you. No one knows that if it is a monopoly card, if it is a score, if it is a soldier. If you want to play your soldier, then you open it. It will be like stay with you, and then you are playing it. And all of the soldiers must be played to get the strongest army. If you play 3 of the soldiers, then you are able to get the strongest army.
Can you play the soldiers again to use the thief, or is it one time only?
Play 1 time, use it. Now it is used.
Okay.
You can just use another one to play it again.
Yeah.
And you cannot play like 2 cards at the same round.
Yeah.
In 1 round, you are able to play only 1 of them. So let's imagine this is our board. We put it. Let's talk about roads. You know, in the beginning, I am able to put my village anywhere I want. Let's imagine we are starting the game. I put it here. Then you put your village somewhere. Okay. You also build a road next to it.
Do I choose?
Yes, you choose.
Where?
So you choose which way you want to go. For example, if you want to build a like village here after, or if you want to go, for example, this port, you want to build a like new village there, you put your road there that way.
So you can.
So you want to go there, and then you put there.
So, okay, I understand.
Now put another one.
So I can put it here, but
no,
I can put
you cannot put here.
Okay.
The thing is,
so the road
you cannot
goes to
take,
the port.
you cannot put next to the village. You cannot put next to mine or next to yourself. It has to have at least 2 edges.
Okay, like
so you can put here or like here, but not here. So you cannot put there, but you are able to put there. But in the beginning, you can put somewhere close, or you can put completely far away. It depends on your strategy. For example, you are able to get this kind of sources, but you are not able to get any hay. And there is hay here, and you are also not able to get any stone here. If you put there, you have access to every sources in the game currently. So it's good strategy to put somewhere there. So you imagine we put it there. For example, I want to get a port.
You want to go to the port?
Yes, so I am putting here. I can build it like later, but I want to also have it here and go to maybe somewhere else. I would like this. So to get a new village, you have to have a road to that village. So I cannot like build it here, or I cannot build like some random place. I have to have a road, like 2 roads, and then I am able to build it. So if I want to like have a port, I have to put it here first, and then I am able to put it here. So if I want to like build a village, first I need to have like 2 roads connecting to it. For example, like this. Yeah. Now you are able to like build a village there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
That's
city.
not a village.
Yeah, that's the rule. So let's talk about sources again. With the sources, you are able to upgrade the village to city, get new village, and so on, get roads. But you are not able to stack all the sources. For example, you cannot have, you can have it, but it's a problem after that. If you have more than 8 cards, for example, we are rolling. Imagine we are rolling dice. I am like collecting, so I am getting lots of sources. Let's imagine I have like these ones. Yeah, we have 8. Where is 8? So you get a
I get wood.
Yes, you get a wood.
I get
Yes,
stone as well.
you get stone as well. So 8 is like very possible.
Yeah.
We also see it right now. So you get 2 cards. Imagine I have how many? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. And you roll 7. If you roll a 7, and I have more than 7 cards, I have to discard half of it.
Oh.
So I have 8 cards. If you roll a 7, I have to put like 4 of them to trash. So they go back to bank. I am losing half of the cards.
If I roll like 3.
So if you have a lot of cards,
that's not
you roll 6, so I can keep it. But
That's
if you roll 7, and if another person has too many cards, the person is losing half of 2 cards.
I roll 2, you have to discard.
No, for 2 you don't discard. You only discard for 7.
Okay.
So it's dangerous to stack lots of cards, because if someone rolls 7 and it's the most possible scenario, 7 is the highest number, highest possible, so you are losing half of it. The game discourages you to stock the cards. You are able to trade. For example, you have stone and wood. What do you want to build? For example, you want to have a road because you want to have a like village. So what do you need? You will need the brick, and I have brick. But
exchange?
Yeah.
Or
yeah, for example, I also want stone. I want stone because I want to make city. So I am asking you to do trade. We traded. And then
how many times can you trade?
You can trade anytime. Like in your turn, you can ask any player and you can trade anything. You can trade, like, for example, you are giving 2 stones to get 1 brick, or like even 3. It depends on your strategy. It's up to you. So as long as you are cool with it, as long as you do the trade, you are able to trade with any people in the game in your turn. But you are also able to get trade with the bank. For example, if you have, I have 3 stones, 4 stones. If you have 4 of the same one, you can just discard 4 of them and get 1 wood, or like 1 any other thing. So for the 4 same type of source, you are able to exchange with 1 source.
That's a pretty bad exchange
Yes,
rate.
it's very, very bad exchange rate. And if you try to do that, some other person, no, just give 3 of them and I will give it. Or like maybe even 2. So it's very bad exchange rate in the bank.
But if no one has, I don't know.
Yeah, if no one has, or like they hate you, they wanna trade with you. Sometimes you trick them and they don't wanna exchange you anymore. They don't wanna trade you anymore.
And you have too many stones. You want to get rid of them because someone may roll 7.
Yes, sometimes. For example, if you have a city, by the way, I also forgot about it. You know, if you roll a 6, you are getting. I'm getting 1 wood right now because I have it. But if I have a city, I'm getting double. So if you roll 6, I'm getting 2 stones. If you roll 3, I'm getting 2 bricks. Cities also doubles your source of income.
Okay.
So in the beginning of the game, if you like build cities in the beginning of the game, since the game will go on, and you will get double sources, so you will get stronger faster. So getting city is also really good strategy in the beginning of the game, and you are also collecting 2 points from one city. So it is a strategy. And let's talk about the ports also. We have 3-1, you see it? If you have a village there in 3-1,
there's one,
yes,
3-1 here as well.
your exchange rate becomes 3. So you can change with 3 cards instead of 4.
There are also 2-1s.
Yes, for 2-1s, we have like 2-1s for every sources. If you have the ship one, then with 2 ship, you are able to get anything. In this one, with 2 bricks, you are able to get anything. So if you have a...
You want to build your cities close.
Yes. For example, 8 is very highly possible. You will get a lot of 8s. You will have lots of woods.
Yeah.
If you have a port, where is the port? This one. I have it.
You have it.
If you have this one, you will be very strong, because for the woods that you are getting, you don't need to trade anyone. You can just like trade with anything for 2 sources. But I have it, so I can ask you, okay,
you control
you can,
the
yes,
trade.
yeah, you can give me 2 woods, because I'm able to get anything, and I am also providing you anything. But I am also getting some commission kind of thing, or I ask for a favor later. So we are able to trade with the map. So guys, these are the most basic rules, but there are a lot of rules actually. So there are also some rules that I might not explain in this one, but I think to play the game for the first time, these are the rules that you need to know. I think it's pretty good to know about these rules. There might be some specific rules as well that I don't remember. If you have any question, please ask in the comments below. I will also explain about those rules. But this is the gameplay. It's a very fun strategy game. I hope you enjoy playing it. Do you have any question about the game?
Or is it possible to destroy someone's?
No, it's not. It's not possible to destroy anything. But the thing is that, for example, I wanna build a village here. Look.
Yeah.
You see that I have a road, and
you can
have roads there, and then it's blocked. I will not be able to.
You cannot continue to build.
Yes, because if someone builds a road in front of you, you are not able to build another one. It is already occupied. So this is also a gameplay you can block. For example, it is your turn, and you are able to block, and you can kinda threat me. You can say that, okay, we can do this trade, or I will make some road here.
Okay.
And like I would be happy to do trades, because I'm afraid that you will block. And you can do the trade and still block. But yeah, then I might hate you, and
you won't trade.
I don't trade anymore, and I will maybe play very against you.
Yeah.
Even though I will not win. Some other people win. I can just like play against you.
So it could be good to negotiate.
When you play 4 people,
be nice to
when you play 4 people, sometimes people negotiate. Some of them is like becoming kind of ally, but only one person will win the game. But sometimes there is like one player, everyone hates him because he's always lying. Because, for example, you have a port. I am saying that, okay, give me 2 bricks, or like give me 4 bricks. I am able to exchange for 2 woods. I will give you 2 woods. So we said about it. After you give me 4, because for the trade, for example, if it is like trade 1 by 1, we are doing at the same time.
Yeah.
But for this one, you have to give me the bricks first. Then I will need to exchange with the bank. So you have to gift me first.
When I give 2.
Yeah, after I get it, I can say that. No, I will not. I change my mind and I will not exchange. It is kind of a bad thing that you do, but the game logic allows it.
Okay.
Some people might like play like that. Some people might be very honest. So there are different strategies. Sometimes you play with very honest like strategy. Yeah. Sometimes while tricking others, you are also able to win. So it
but
depends.
You might lose as well.
Yeah, so you might lose as well.
It's risky.
It depends on how do you want to play. So, do you have another question?
It's a pretty easy game, easy to understand.
Yeah, it's not that complicated. It takes some 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours. Depends on how fast you play. But it is like really fun game, I would say.
Yeah.
So these are the basic rules. I hope you like it. And I hope you enjoy the game as well. As I said before, if you have like any comments, you can just ask. And if you like the video, if you think that it's helpful, don't forget to hit the like button.
And subscribe.
And subscribe also.
And share the video.
Yes. And if there is any game that you want us to explain, you can also tell about it. If you have it, yeah, maybe we can explain. So see you later in the next videos. Bye bye.